Hello everyone, welcome to the Lungleng show. Today we'll talk about a very contentious issue that is on at this moment. We have heard a lot about, the appointment of, or let's say the absorption and regularization of 147 assistant professors in the state of Nagaland. And there is a social media uproar against this. Many people are not happy about this, saying that this is backdoor appointments. But at the same time, there are some students' unions who are supporting this for the absorption of 147 assistant professors who are on contractual work for quite some time, and now it's time for them to get absorbed in the department. So what does it mean by absorption? We'll get to hear very soon. So we have, in order to discuss about this issue, we have on our show Mr. Mishen Logath, and he has been working on backdoor appointments issues for quite some time, and he is currently the president of Combined Technical Association of Nagaland. So he is spearheading a lot of movements against this kind of backdoor appointments and, let's say, illegal appointments as well. So we would like to understand this better on what it is about and why this is not right. I mean, according to him, and so this is currently under discussion and hotly debated on social media everywhere. So thank you, Mishen Lo, for coming on our show to discuss about this. I think it's been quite some time that we haven't talked about issues, and finally this issue has brought us together again for another round of conversation. So I read there is an order which is issued by the government of Nagaland Higher and Technical Education Department on 8th of April 2025, which says, in the interest of public service, the governor of Nagaland hereby orders posting of the following assistant professors and librarians who were absorbed via notification of even number dated 17/12/2024 under Higher Education Department. And there is a list of 147 assistant professor names from various colleges. So this has been the discussion so far on social media and everywhere, right? What is so wrong with this? What's the issue with this?
See, I should say the ministers or the MLAs here in Nagaland, they are misusing their power too much. They also know that there are certain rules how a recruitment process should be done. But despite of having all the rules which are being framed by them, they tend to bypass those rules which are made by themselves, and now they are coming up with the regularization or so-called absorption of the 147 assistant professors. So it is a clear misuse of power by them, and it is killing the spirit of the aspirants here in Nagaland. It is killing the spirit of the aspirants. Now it is not about grade 3 or grade 4 posts. It is about a gazetted post, a very highly respected post, assistant professor. And for that, you have to complete your PhD. You have to be NET qualified, national eligibility test, to be eligible to apply for the post of assistant professor. So out of all those 147 people who are absorbed today, I don't think many of them will have the requisite qualification also.
I see.
Because whatever appointment is done without advertisement is termed as backdoor appointment, isn't it? Now, there is a standing rule which was passed by the NLA, which was, there is a standing order of 06/06/2016. Where the ban of contract appointment, after 06/06/2016, there was supposed to be no backdoor appointments anymore, no contract appointments. But even after that, there have been so many appointees, backdoor appointments. So
in different departments, right?
In different departments. Okay. So this time, what I want to say is, what they are doing is a violation of the Article 16 also, not giving equal opportunity to all the aspirants to sit for exam. Now, it is a violation of NPSC rules also, the highest commission in recruitment commission in our state. again, it is a violation of the rule which is being made by them, 06/06/2016.
Okay.
So what I want to make an appeal through this is, and I also want to make an appeal to the general public. Don't be carried away with all those brain-washing things which the government is creating to get your focus away from the real issues. Actually, these kind of things are the real issues. Now, see, example like for people like us, we have protested in many departments, and we terminated a good number of backdoor appointees. Now, regarding this one, if we are silent, people will think that we are biased. And for that reason only, to fight for the aspirants, CTN was formed. So, through this platform, I just want to encourage our young Naga people also to be
I get it.
No more ignorant
About this issue, right?
Yeah.
So I have a list of the people who have been, allegedly or who have been declared as absorbed in the department. I mean, with their posting. So the list is 147 of them from different college, different subjects, and different people. So are they all contract workers, or some are? The 147 are not regularized, right? Not even one of them is regularized. So they were, before the declaration, before the order, they were all contractual workers.
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
They were,
how were they recruited in the beginning, if you have any idea about it?
so they, through government's recommendation, they have good relationship with the ministers and the MLAs, the concerned department. So obviously they will get an opportunity to be occupied or to be
the vacant position. As a contract worker.
As a contract worker. But later on, now see, this kind of things are happening. Actually, it should not be happening. Now, contract appointment, it is actually meant for only 12 months until those vacancies are being filled through NPSC. But like I said, they will make the rule and they will misuse the rule again, which is being made by them.
Okay. So you're saying that this post,
and out of this 147
individual
posts which are absorbed, there is only as per the information that I have received till today, only 3 people are recruited through an open advertisement. That also by the institution itself, not an open type, not by the NPSC or not by the department. Only that advertisement was purely by that college itself.
I see.
Only 3 people. Though the rest, I don't think advertisement was done. So purely they are backdoor appointees.
Okay. So
our government, I don't know what is happening with their minds now. See, they know that this is under court case. Out of 147, 115 is under court case. 115 posts.
For what?
See, because they are backdoor appointees, so there are some aspirants who wants to appear for exam, so they file a court case.
So before the absorption also, the case was already registered, because
already
it was
registered.
Not advertised, right? Even for the contract work?
Of course, it was not advertised.
Yeah, that's what the court case was going on.
Yeah, since they are appointed purely on political beggings, they file a court case, and it is still pending. The next hearing is most probably in the month of May. The next hearing for this court case for 115 posts. But still then, they have already absorbed these people, see. They are not even respecting the authority of the court. These kind of things are happening in our state. And the remaining 32 posts, these are the posts which is not under court case. So some posts like librarian, physiology, physics, social science, statistics, TND, geology, botany, zoology, chemistry, all these are the posts which is not falling under that category. The court case category.
So that's why they're not falling under court case category, because they did some advertisements?
See, because earlier they filed a court case against various departments for various posts. But the court said that the petitioner has to be from that particular branch or subject.
Okay.
So the post which I have mentioned now,
Right.
since they didn't have
Competitors,
they didn't have those people to file a court case against
them.
them. So
Oh.
these people, they don't fall under that category.
Okay, okay. So that their seats are not disputed. It's not like very competitive in a way, right? That's why people are not coming forward to dispute.
Maybe
that post.
like I said, Naga people are very ignorant. So maybe
Okay. Wow. So then that means if they were to be absorbed, or they were to be recruited in a very fair manner, they all have to go through NBSC. That's what you're saying.
They have
Provided
to
they
go
have
through.
an eligibility, they meet all the eligibility criteria, like the PhD, like the NET exam, and so on, right?
yes,
But that did not happen.
that did not happen. So see, all those posts, it should come under Common Educational Service Examination. Of course, it is under NPSC,
Right.
but for many, and this is not a new issue. Even from this NET Qualified Forum, there is an organization called NET Qualified Forum of Nagaland.
Okay.
So I mean NET Qualified Forum, Nagaland NET Qualified Forum. So
Okay.
what they did is they even met the concerned minister. They submitted a representation to him. Since they were hearing a lot of rumors that people are going to be regularized, so they made an appointment. They gave a letter of representation to him also. And it seems the concerned minister said he will look into this matter. But now things are turning out to be very different. And even from our side, this Nagaland Net Qualified Forum, they have wrote a representation to the department, also to the concerned minister also, and in many times in the press release also,
Okay.
reminding about this. And even combined, like CTN and Net Qualified, we have given press release not to let these things be not to regularize these people.
Okay.
And in case, and we even want the department, if they are being regularized, we will resort to democratically
protest.
terminate all these people.
Acha.
Yeah.
Okay. So you will protest, or you'll resort to peaceful protests so that they get terminated.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So what are the people thinking as someone who is representing Combined Technical Association of Nagaland? What are your groups thinking? What are the other aspirants thinking about this? And why are some students' unions supporting this absorption? Because you have come across, right? I have come across some students' union supporting openly that this is okay, this is the right thing to do. We support the absorption. So what is happening here?
See, first thing, whenever somebody gets appointment, even after supposing you get exam, you get clear in this NPSC exam, in your order, your posting place will never be written, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this time, what is happening? Even the place of posting, all those are mentioned in advance.
Okay.
Posted in this college, that college, all those things are there. So, see, in a way, whatever the students' union, maybe I will say that they are innocent now.
Okay.
They are innocent.
Okay.
They are too innocent to understand these kind of things. So, in a way, it is just to
Correct.
divert the mind of the people, like I said. But if this thing is a success, regularization of this 147 is a success, I will say that in future there will be no Naga youths or no association to voice against this kind of irregularities in our state.
Yes, I can clearly see in the order that was issued on 8 April, like they mentioned the present place of posting, department, and post to be transferred to. So they have clearly mentioned for each and every individual. That I can see. So from here on, what will be the? I mean, is it true that this has been withdrawn by the department now, this absorption process?
No, I came across an order saying that whatever is going on in the social media is nullified. It is false.
Okay. They're
From
coming
the-
out that it is false.
Yeah, from the department itself.
Okay.
But I would like to question them. See, on 17th of December 2024, you gave an order
Right.
to
Okay.
absorb all those contract appointees.
Correct.
Now,
correct.
on the next day itself, you appoint 147
Individuals.
individuals individually,
Mm.
separately, for mentioning their names separately of all those 147. How can that be a mistake? On 18 itself, you give appointment letter to all the 147 people.
Mm.
Separately, individually mentioning their name, their place of posting, all those.
Yeah. The orders is they were absorbed with notification on dated 17/12 December 2024. They were already absorbed in December. This is what the notification says. But I think for today's though, it's just like from this department, from this place of posting to that posting. That's the order now, right? The transfer is the transfer of from one posting to the other, present to the future posting is the order, because they mentioned that who were already absorbed white notification of even number dated 17/12/2024.
Yeah, regarding this one, I have not gone through it properly, but
Okay, yeah.
what after you said,
Right.
it is only concerning their place of posting.
Okay.
Here also, they are mentioning that they are already absorbed, isn't it?
Right.
It is only concerning about their place of posting. Place of posting, Lado, it is not true, something like that.
Okay. So I think the department is somehow withdrawing it, and they are like dismissing that it's not true. That's what you're saying,
See,
right?
even if they are trying to use their brain so much that they are getting trapped in their own making nowadays. People are smart now these days,
I mean, people are well informed nowadays.
Yeah.
For sure.
so they cannot fool people longer like this.
But if people don't stand up, they will just go ahead with this decision, though, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying now. I just want to encourage the people, our Naga youths. People are very good in writing very long messages in social media. They become like professors and they become like teachers. They will teach us. But I want to encourage them, use that talent and come to the streets or start raising your voice openly instead of hiding your identity with fake accounts. All right, this is your state. If you don't voice out for yourself, where do you see yourself? I just want to encourage our youth.
Yeah, encouragement is good to stand up for the right thing. But you know that in our society, to stand up for your rights and protest on the street, it's a very undignified thing to do. That's the culture that we have, right? You can do that easily in Delhi and people will look up to you and praise you. But if you do that here, people look down, how can he do that on the street? Isn't it embarrassing?
Actually, that
Right?
yeah. See, actually,
Did you get that kind of comment from people?
Of course, whenever I go to some departments, they will make fun of me. Something like that. Now, I become a laughing stock. Now,
Okay.
but I feel that way. Our Naga people is not very. What to say? They don't like these protest kind of things because they have a. What you call? They have a fear in their mind that if I go protest against the department, I may be a victim earlier. And then later on, if I go for some examinations, if I go for some interview, I may be a
ask
victim.
some favors, or
Favor, I don't know how it
Anyway.
will sound, but especially when it comes to
Acha.
exams and all, people have a fear kind of thing that I will be a victim. So they prefer to be neutral and stay at home.
But the fear is also justified in a way, because if you go and appear exam for this and as an assistant professor, in the interview definitely you will score very less, because those people in the department will not definitely like you by now, because you have been spearheading and you have been a big headache to them.
And not
Do you agree with that? What do you think on that?
see, if it is true exam, I will say writing examination though people cannot manipulate. Now, of course, maybe I don't have the 100% evidence, but maybe in the interview they can make some arrangement of 1-2 marks. But if even if you go and protest, if you have a good knowledge about your subject matter, you can always go sit for exam, get qualified, sit for interview. What is the fear in going against something which is wrong?
That's something I wanted to hear. I agree totally. So what's your next step from here now in order to rectify all of this? Now that the government is somehow saying that this is not us, that's not true. So I think they are somehow withdrawing it. So the absorption plan, the process has been now destroyed. It's gone, right? They're not going to get absorbed.
No, the order clearly says that they are already absorbed, is it?
Yeah, they were absorbed.
The
last
clarification that they gave, it is only concerning about their place of posting.
Okay.
But that order itself also say that they are already absorbed. So, see, they cannot, like I said, they cannot fool people anymore like this. And
what if they can fool and people don't do anything about it?
See, if they continue to do like this, they are there will come a time when the people will start. I don't know how I should be.
You can express in Nagamis also if that's.
See, mane, if they continue gonna jaishe gule tu, mane Naga manula mon dido ekta. Ni Nagaland dido example like Jesus Christ hailui corruption hataw na paro na koido na mano. Okay. So that will become a truth. To itula kwa nishina this time no may like-minded thinking ni baba man huliwi manuan ini kon naga manuan ye morom gure itu nishina handido at least show your support na inala case dido. Kwa nishina it's not good to openly misuse the power do. Aro ekta post la nahoy, it's not about one post, it is more than 100 posts. So clear mo do kulim na side tahala standing order ase 06/06/2016 brado contract appointment na kuri jawo gina likhina so tahan nijo order dina se to itu follow grina 16 day appoint 16 la pichi de appoint gura ganu terminate kuro lage to terminate kuro lage upai nai. Okay. Prior to that to kwa nishna man kiwa kuro na parise guli utu 16 la pichiando terminate kuro lage aro exam de jawo lage. How many qualified people, example like net qualified kule be easy no. Of
course, it's a big thing.
They have to study so much now. Only after that they get qualified. Itu pichide ta aro exam diu to assistant professor gane to easily somebody who is having good connection with politicians without even studying, without doing hard work, they are enjoying the facility or the status of an
assistant professor.
Assistant professor.
Okay, I get
fear na do na.
Absolutely. Okay, so I mean, I'm sure you have a plan to make your voice heard, right, against this. And I mean, you don't want to talk about what's your plan because you must be planning in a very strategic way as well.
We have there's nothing to hide also. Later on people will get to know. Today we had a long meeting regarding this. Actually, we thought that since some of the student bodies here in Nagaland are taking up this issue, we thought that we'll wait for them. But under the pressure of the aspirants and the people...
Are there people behind you, supporting you for this cause?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now, see, many of the people were starting to say, why are you silent about this issue? Why are you silent about this issue? Why is the association so silent about this issue? So we had a meeting today. We had a meeting more than 2 hours to discuss about it. So we have decided to take certain actions. So maybe by tonight or tomorrow, it will be made known to all.
Okay. But a democratic and peaceful action.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, thanks for sharing your thoughts. This is an issue that is, of course, not, I would say, not concerning for everyone, but yeah, for aspirants is a big issue. So I'm sure like a lot of people who are not aspirants also recognize and take cognizance of issue like this and maybe support people who want to do a fair thing, who want to do a good thing, right? So thanks for coming and sharing your thoughts. I think, it will really make things very clear for all of us. I was not 100% aware of this issue, but thanks for shedding light on that. Any thoughts that you would like to finally share before we wind up?
People may be bored of me always raising my voice against these kind of things, but
it's important.
Like I said, somebody has to be there to pinch the government. So I'm compelled to always be raising my voice against this kind of irregularities. So I just want to make an appeal to the people of Nagaland. Don't think that just being silent won't help. Today you are not affected, you are silent.
Yeah.
Next, your turn will come.
Yeah.
So when you are affected, that time, if you don't raise your voice now, the time when you are affected, nobody will be there to support you. I just wanted to say that. See, I being an engineer by profession, I'm not affected.
Yeah, you're not an aspirant for assistant professor.
And I'm no more an aspirant also.
Okay.
But I am raising my voice against this. Why? Because I feel that this is my duty. Because I'm a Naga, I'm an educated Naga. If educated Nagas don't voice out against this kind of things,
Who will?
nah.
Yeah. I think this is very important, and the work that you're doing is commendable, and only the courageous and bold people can do that. So I'm sure people will understand and come forward and support you to do the right things, not to embarrass or not to, let's say, hurt anyone. I'm sure it's just to make things fair for everyone, and there should be a rule of law where everyone should support the rule of law so that no one gets affected and no one gets discriminated. Yeah, thanks so much for sharing. I'm sure, and I pray that there will be let's say a peaceful transition, or let's say peaceful resolution of whatever is happening. And I wish the government comes and listen to you and to your group and to aspirants and to all of you who will be protesting this.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, all the very best.
Thank you.